No mistakes.
Come on. I'm telling you that button is completely crooked. Oh, look at those costumes. They are magnificent.
You are insufferable. I wonder what they're arguing about. Really? All right, I will. Sorry to interrupt, but what are you two arguing about?
The importance of taking these costumes seriously. We're dressed up as important people. They're out there saving the world while my friend here can't sew a button on straight.
My costume is meant to look ragged and tattered, including the buttons.
The button looks fine to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. What do you think?
Thank you. Happy now? There's nothing wrong with my button.
Really?
You really should take my advice on this.
Fine.
Also, your collar.
You little...
I'm...
Oh, sorry. Did we interrupt?
Incredible. Those wings, they look so real.
I never saw armor shine so bright.
Interrupt? You certainly did. Your costumes have left us speechless. I don't even remember what we were talking about before you arrived.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll leave.
Don't mind that old fool. He's only joking. Your costumes are eye-catching, though, and that's the honest truth.
Catching eyes. Oh, I get it now. Your costumes are also lovely. Isn't that right?
Maybe even more than yours.
Of course. I noticed you right away. Your costumes are hard to miss.
I suppose that's true. Still, I wish I had something better to wear.
Have a good day.
Exactly.
Hey, hello. And what a cute little girl. I think she was watching us for quite a while. You know, I've spent the last few years hiding in the shadows. It feels strange to have so many eyes on me now. I wonder what that little girl wanted. I hope we see her again.
Time's not waiting.
Found another one!
And she's not alone. Greetings, Commander.
Hi. Why are they dressed like that?
Isn't it obvious? Out of all the Commander's companions, we like Arushale the most.
Yes! They say she is very pretty.
But she is a demon. A succubus. You are such lovely people, you shouldn't dress up like demons.
Why are you saying such things? You're dressed up as Arushale too.
Well, yes, but Sorry.
You're joking, right? Arushale isn't like other demons. She stood against them. Arushale is the best.
I agree. There are so many stories and rumors about her. I've even heard that she's no longer a demon. I don't know if the rumor's true, but I hope it is. As a tiefling, I find her story so inspiring.
I saw Arushale in Dresden once. I only caught a glimpse of her, but she is by far the prettiest companion.
I see. I think I understand now.
And why did you choose an Arushale costume?
Me? Tell them? All right, I will. This isn't a costume. I am Arushale, but I don't want anyone to know. Can I trust you to keep my secret?
Really?
I knew it. I knew you looked exactly like her. Hey, look who's...
Don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
You can always come back if you get bored.
Today, I get to be normal like everyone else. But this isn't just about how the townsfolk see me. It's also about how I see myself. I don't want to hurt any of these people, not even a little bit. I am no longer a demon. I am not a monster. I'm mortal.
You're so beautiful. There's no way you're a monster.
Oh, I didn't see you there. What's your name?
Felisa. I wanted to meet... you.
Nice to meet you, Felisa. My name is Arushale.
We're friends now, right? It's very, very scary to approach someone you don't know. It's a lot easier to watch them from a distance. But if you always let fear hold you back, you will never make any friends.
There have been many times when I watched mortals from afar, but was too afraid to approach them. I clearly lacked your wisdom and courage, Felisa.
I can share them with you.
I'd like to go for a walk and meet someone else. Thanks to our little friend, I see myself more clearly. And thanks to you, I know I can talk to mortals without fear.
Can I go for a walk with you?
Of course. Until later.
And this little gem comes straight out of the abyss. Nicked it from a pretty succubus in a demonic house of pleasure. The stone makes its owner a master of seduction and endows him with tremendous physical endurance. It's one of a kind. Oh, hey there, Chief. You're just in time. Just a minute, my valued customers. Yours truly needs to discuss some business here real quick. Don't wander off. Take a closer look at my wares. Everything's for sale. Every single item is magical and unique. Never better. The customers just keep on coming. But there's just one thing, Chief. I haven't seen a single guard approach my stall yet. Oh, and I'm dying to sell them something at triple the going rate. I want them clamoring to part with a couple months' salary for my wares. Give a friend a hand? You bet. I'm back home, and everybody who used to wipe their feet on me is now lining up patiently for me to swindle them. Talk them into paying me a visit. You can tell them I've got something special for them. I knew I could count on you, Chief.
I
Festival, a fair, and still nothing worth looking at. Huh? What? Is something wrong? Me? I just got a bit distracted. I mean, it's a festival. Merchants from all over Mendev are here, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing interesting at all. I want something, you know, something special. I've seen him. Didn't look at his goods, though. Maybe if it wasn't one of them horned louts selling, I'd take a look. Well, because it's not Wooljiff. Just another copycat. And even then, I don't want to have anything to do with him. We met once before. My first night watch. Saw him at the haberdashery after he'd broken in. Caught him right as he was emptying the till. He dazzled me with his shadow thingy and said he'd curse me. I was scared and confused. And then he slipped away. Yeah, the real deal. Who cares? I wouldn't touch the... I'm telling you, it's not Wooljiff. Although that's probably for the best, right?
ready for anything.
Oh, my back. Hail. The guard's looking after the well-being of the townsfolk, but keep your wits about you.
Ah, my old joints.
That little yeah, we know the lad from when he was just a kid. We can spot an impersonator a mile away.
That's right. See that dent in his left horn? That's my work. I clubbed him once. We've known Wooljiff for ages. That's why we watch him closely. So he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, lad's no chump. Made something of himself. Got copycats now. Good for him. People think he's a horned hero. Well, that's all well and good. And he might be doing some great things in the world wound. But we remember him and his antics well.
Why does he keep peddling his junk? I'm just waiting for one of his customers to come running up to us in tears, saying they got robbed blind.
Oh, we can get healing at the healers. But anything he's selling's bound to be some worthless trinket. What if the lad actually remembers us fondly?
Oh, fine. Let's go take a look.
No mistakes.
Good day. Do I know Wooljiff? Look around. Everyone knows him. Unfortunately. Well, sure. There's about 100 Wooljiffs loitering around today. Wait.
You're serious? You know what? Yes, I will pay him a visit. I want to look him in the eye and see if I can find even a shadow of regret.
is responsible for this? How outrageous!
What do you want me to do, dearest? They're just children.
Something, anything, I don't know. Just send them away. They're ruining everything.
No, you get out of here. Our big sister invited us to the party. She told the guards that we can stay.
Why, you insolent little...
No, everything is fine. My wife is just a little upset, that's all.
Fine? You call this fine? This is outrageous. It's an absolute disgrace. Oh, these dirty little urchins have snuck into the party and are snatching sweets from our tables with their grimy hands. Oh, the audacity. They're stealing food right beneath our noses.
Did you hear me, lady? I said we were invited. Our big sister told us we could stay. Nobody's forcing you to be here. If you don't want to be around us, you can leave.
How dare you! This is an outrage! What is Canabris coming to these days? I will complain to the city council, to the commandant's office, to the ministries. I'll even go to the Knight Commander if I have to. I have connections in Nerosian, you know.
Come, dearest. Let's get out of here. It's not good for you to be so upset. We'll find another place for you to sit.
Long time no see. The people in this town have a habit of blaming the tieflings for anything and everything. Since you've involved yourself, how about you look for the mysterious thief? My gut tells me it's a rookie, which means there'll be clues at the scene of the robbery. If you come across the thief, bring him to me, will you? I want to talk to him. No one is keeping you?
Interesting.
It seems that quite a few people are missing from your entourage. I assume that in the chaos of the festival, some of them missed the message about the meeting point. Alas, there's no time to wait for the others. We must attack now.
The spells of a group of unidentified mages on one hand, and the disappearance of members of the commander's retinue on the other. I doubt the two are unrelated.
I haven't seen any of them since we entered the square. The city is very noisy and crowded today.
I think they're all right. And if they're not, I'm not scared for them. They will find a way out of any trouble.
Have you seen how much attention we've been showered with today? I could barely get away from my customers. I didn't want to deprive them of my company.
The Eagle Watch will handle the search once we're done with this lair. Yes.
As it should be. That is not far. I am prepared. Together we stand. I will see this through. I will prove my worth. The struggles never cease.
Ask nicely. Something wrong?
You're a good person. I like you. This war must end. Yes?
Speak with your actions, not your words. Your orders, Commander.
Focus on the goal. In due time.
Demons and their minions don't put this much effort into their costumes and ritual sites. This is something new.
Ah, Commander. I admit we weren't expecting you. You? I saw you in the city. How could I fail to recognize you as the Meowender right away? Ugh, I hate having fur in my mouth.
You have been brought to us by the will of our god. The festival is over for you. We will take you to our lord. From now on, your life belongs to him alone.
Oh no, it is you who will have to surrender, Commander.
Enemy approaching! Let's try this one.
Cultists of Razmir. Now there's a group I never expected to see in Canabras.
I've heard an entire nation worships him. They think he's a god in the flesh. Ooh, creepy guy.
It seems they have not harmed anyone yet. I hope we have made it in time.
This is not the cult's main force. There must be others in Canabras.
Oh, their masks are so pretty.
If Razmir and cultists are really looking for you, Commander, then things are bad. I don't know what they want from you, but Razmir is a cruel tyrant with the resources of an entire country at his command. Personally, I'd be surprised if this incident led to any real conflict. Mendev's already got its hands full fighting the Abyss. And besides, the cultists were cautious, and presumably hoped to remain unnoticed. Still, the fact that they were tracking you specifically is disturbing. I'll raise the alarm among my people. Commander, you can still enjoy the festival while we're busy searching. But stay on your guard, and be ready for anything.
I'm to do.
Whatever.
Ready for anything. Time's not waiting. I am prepared. All according to plan. Focus on the goal. I'll go ahead. I know what to do.
And now, the main event of the day. Please welcome the Knight Commander. Hurry up. It won't take long. You'll be parting with your friends and companions again in no time.
Wait a minute. Do you see that mask? Oh, they tricked us, the scum. They played us like a fiddle. I'll say, he's challenging you, Commander. In full view of everyone, but so that no one but you realizes what's going on. He's talking about your companions. He's just announced, right on stage, that he's the one who kidnapped them. He has your entire party hostage. Of course. But it's too early to give up. So the Raspberry cultists took us by surprise. You have no choice. He's taken hostages. What he said about the festival guests. You take a closer look. That carnival mask is a perfect match for the ones worn by Rasmir's cultists. Go ahead, Commander.
Let's give a round of applause to our participants. How much effort has gone into these costumes? How much talent and ingenuity? But only one will be the winner. This is our winner. Come up to the stage, Commander. First prize, Commander. Be proud. Few are given such an honor. You have earned a personal audience with me, the living god, Rasmir himself. A wise decision, Commander. And so, here is our winner. And here is her prize.
Before we eat, I need to test the food for poison or sedative.
Why am I not surprised that you say that while looking directly at me?
As it should be. That is not far.
Commander, I'm glad to see you've made it this far. Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it. Be careful, Commander.
In due time. All according to plan. I'll go ahead.
Well, well, look who finally decided to show up. Neophytes, I take it? I suppose the splendor of this palace has left you completely stunned, huh? You can stare at it some more later. Figured it out, have you? To arms, faithful servants of Razmir?
Defeat is not an option. This should do it. Let's try this way. This will hurt. A calculated risk.
Whatever.
Ready for anything.
I sense something.
As it should be. That's not far. In due time. All according to plan. I'll go ahead. as it should be. That is not far.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow. Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me, and that makes me a god. To battle, my children! You are invincible! I am the living god, and I am with you!
Our victory is certain! Let's try this one. This will hurt. Calculated risk. This should do it.
Whatever. You cannot win! I am the living god! You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it? Master, I am so close to victory. I have the Commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. Perhaps we should cut our losses and send the Commander home. You've already spent more than 1.5 times the funds I allocated to you for this operation. I do not want to add the cost of palace repairs to that total if she decides to go on a rampage. No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One.
Close ranks. Waiting. Let's try this way. This will hurt. Focus on the goal. In due time.
Let's make this quick.
A calculated risk. This should do it. Let's try this.
Mortimer.
No mistakes. All according to plan.
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation. Very well then, I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time, ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras. I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement. It seems I don't have a choice. I will open a portal for you. Do not worry. But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money, magic items, take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions.
He's a born liar. It comes as easily to him as breathing. He doesn't give a damn about religion. He's playing us for fools. This mask must be the most valuable thing in the palace.
Thank you. As a token of my appreciation, please accept this gift. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home. Goodbye.
I'll go ahead.
With this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander? I envy you. I'm glad we stopped the Razmirans, but I'd rather they hadn't come here in the first place. And now I suggest we go to the Defender's Heart.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
Yeah. Any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
Commander, we can hardly start the evening without you. Will you join us?
Ah, my commander. I must admit that I was waiting for you to come over. I have prepared a little trick for you.
Did you like it? In that case, raise a glass to me and express your praise in to me.
Come, girl. Since that misunderstanding with Razmir has concluded, I need you for an experiment. Give me your expert opinion. What types of alcohol should never be mixed? What? Which one? Ah, but of course not. I mean, yes, but not right away. Everyone knows that alcohol burns. Perhaps today I will invent an explosive that could demolish half of Canabris. The choice has been made. Though I must note the lack of an explosion, it does look pretty.
This is unforgivable. This armor is over 50 years old, and it hangs here for all to see, like a trophy, safe and sound.
I've never prepared a festive banquet before. May I help?
I will slice the bread.
Can I try it?
Hey! Hands off! It isn't time yet.
I don't need any help. And no stealing food.
I've always liked kitchens. They're warm, and the people who work in them are kind, even if they do sometimes grumble.
Cooking is an art form.
But you can't eat paintings. Or can you?
I'm standing watch, so that nothing goes missing and no enemies sneak past. Fine, I'm just peckish. When will the food be ready?
I am preparing food for your celebration. That's right.
Ready for anything.
Commander. I am enjoying myself. Besides, the Eagle Watch is still on duty, just as I am. You too, Commander.
Commander, I'm pleased to welcome you. You may be interested to know that I decided to compose a ballad in your honor. But do not ask me to recite it, as it's far from ready. At the moment, I'm trying to find a rhyme for the word commander, other than salamander, that is. I will soon leave Canabris. There are too many places on Galarian I haven't yet seen. Too many mysteries still unsolved. Incidentally, the activities of the Pathfinder Society are likewise devoted to researching and revealing secrets. Perhaps I will enlist their support.
A toast to Galarian and its defenders. And we are the first among them. So here's to us!
To our enemies, may their heads always be paid for with coin, not gratitude.
Well, I'll drink to the crusade. My most profitable endeavors so far. Oh, Chief. What do you mean? I ain't done nothing. It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people.
Kidnappings, fighting, intrigue. Are all mortal celebrations like this? Demons attacked the city during the last festival. But that didn't stop the people of Canopus from organizing another grand celebration. I'm glad everyone is all right. Still, it was a difficult day. For us. For you. How are you feeling? No, I didn't. That's not what I meant. There's something I'd like to ask you, but I want to know how you're feeling first. I don't want to be a burden. Despite everything that's happened today, you remain unfazed. I'm glad. I have a request. There was something very important I wanted to do here in Canopus, but to be honest, I forgot about it in all the commotion. I want to visit the Temple of Desna, and I'd like you to come with me. Will you, please? Really? I thought so too. That it's a great idea. I mean, not that it's romantic. Although it is romantic too. So will you visit the temple with me? I'd really like you to come. Let's go. I'm finally here, with you. This is where you first heard me, remember? I never imagined that I would come here myself someday, as a mortal, not a demon. And I never dared to dream that I would be standing here, with someone who loves me. I want you to know, you are the reason I'm here today. I could never have become mortal without your help. I would not have taken my place in this big and wondrous world if you had not stood by my side. Yes, I know. Your kindness knows no bounds. You are willing to sacrifice everything for the happiness and well-being of others. Yet, still, I'm afraid. I fear for us, for our future. But that doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't have these fears. I have found love, and all my dreams have come true. So why am I still afraid? Is something wrong with me? Really? So it's normal for mortals to feel this way, even when they're happy. Ah. Wait. Does that mean you're afraid of something? But you've already achieved more than anyone else. You have succeeded where gods and mortals failed. But I do understand. You fear something you have no need to fear, just as I do. Thank you, I needed to hear that. It's important for me to know that these fears are normal for mortals. Still, I can't help but wonder, what does the future hold for us? It's a wonderful dream. I don't know if it will come true, but thinking about it makes me happy, too.
A rest would be welcome.
Hey, Uncle Greybor, my old pal.
Don't worry, my young friend.
Battle formation.
After breaking the blockade of the demon armies and defeating Discari, the Crusade forces close in on the Threshold Fortress. The place where 100 years ago, the first rift between the planes was opened. The place where this story will end.
Should rest. You don't want me to fight tired, do you?
A dear guest on my doorstep. Please do come in. You have been long awaited. Nothing at all. We will talk. I promise. But not here. The path to your souls and the world wound's healing demands my death. The accursed threshold prison where everything began must be where everything comes to an end. So I invite you in once again. Cross this threshold. I'll be waiting for you in the heart of the fortress, in the place where the wound was opened.
Of all the evil that has been wrought here over the last 100 years. It all began here, and we will end it here. The world isn't fair. Thousands of innocent mortals perished during this invasion. But it was also the catalyst for one demoness's discovery of goodness and love. This may merely be a quirk of fate, but it means that our happiness together has come at a horrifying cost. Today, we will repay but a fraction of that debt. We will close this abomination so that no one else has to die. You know what? I am ready. Let the abyss tremble in fear.
Focus on the goal.
This is it. The last fortress. It's been a long road from the river city to here. We walked and walked and walked along the road. And suddenly, there's no more road. Hear that, Soot? It's time.
I am calculating the likelihood of your victory. Taking into consideration the fortifications of Threshold, the long period it has been under demon control, and Aurilu Vorlesh, who is personally overseeing the defense, I would give the Crusaders a 30% chance of success at most. Of course, the presence of an illustrious scholar of Golarion in your ranks, meaning me, immediately increases your chances by 5%. If you win, I'll make sure to mention you in my encyclopedia.
Is there any chance, even a tiny one, that we can just, call this whole thing off now and go home? Before, I would have just made a run for it, but I can't do that now. Something is holding me back, and I really don't like the thought of leaving you high and dry. See what you turned me into? This feels different somehow. Well, it's the end, see? After this, nothing will be like it was before. Some will die, some will survive, but it'll all be totally different. And I'm kind of used to it now. Maybe for you it is. That reminds me. The Tiefling's merchandise is still at your disposal.
Not a bad spot to end this war. Formidable, menacing. Now you're talking. Are you sure you wish to exhaust us?
As it should be.
I feel fatigued. We should rest soon.
Defeat is not an option.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Just a little more.
Let's have some fun. Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Please, help me! I fear I've been wounded.
Cover me, all right?
Out of my sight!
Someone, save me!
Attack!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will see to your demise.
Surrender, or else!
We shall overcome.
Distract them from me!
Too late for apologies.
Do not hold back.
Tactical retreat. No. Time to share your treasures!
I'll hit you!
Strike as one.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can handle them, right?
I will resist.
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. You knew failure was a possibility. Then why? Why? Yes, it's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like to know why I upended your life? This place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold. I could have passed through it like water through sand. Some believe that I brought Sarkoris to ruin out of revenge. And there is some truth to that. I had reason to take revenge. You didn't listen to my words in Iz, and you didn't find a way into the secret part of my laboratory. Otherwise, you would know what I'm talking about. My laboratory. The old house in the middle of nowhere that marked the entrance to my lab. It was the home of Arilu Vorlesh when I was still a mere mortal. I lived there with my daughter away from the din of the crowd and sheltered from the keen gaze of the Sarkorian witch hunters. It was a place where the reality of our world was in close proximity to the abyss. A place where I could study the magic forbidden to all Sarkorians. I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it. They found us. At that hour, I was there, in the laboratory. That damned laboratory I loved so much. I was absorbed in one of my experiments when the hunters arrived on our doorstep. I was sitting at my desk, recording my observations, thoughts, and calculations, as was my habit. That's when I heard the noise outside. The fight was brief. It barely lasted a moment. By the time I sensed that something was amiss and hurried out to see what was happening, it was too late. I have no interest in the legality of their actions. Laws, blame, such things do not concern me. Look around you. This demi-plane. The first time I escaped from my cell and ran here, I was trying to resurrect my daughter. I tried many things, but all my efforts were in vain. The soul had already received Pharasma's judgment, and had been sent on the path determined by the gods, into the abyss. And when I realized that, I rebelled. But not against my jailers, not against those who had murdered my child, not even against Sarkoris. My uprising was against destiny, death, and the laws that the gods had forced upon our lives. I realized then that I wouldn't be satisfied with simply returning my daughter to life. I had to shatter this order once and for all, and make it so that neither Pharasma and her lackeys, nor death itself, could ever stand between us. Only by stepping beyond the bounds of what had been ordained for mortal kind, by obtaining powers that rivaled the divine, could we become free. And with this newfound purpose, I turned myself into a half-demon. Fusing the spiritual essence of the two planes was the only way I could achieve my goal. I let the abyss into my soul, and into this world. I opened the world wound, and then I found you. I chose you because I felt a faint affinity to you. I thought your soul could accept the remains of my daughter's soul, like the soil accepts a seed. I thought that I could bring back my child by tethering the mangled remnants of her soul to a pure mortal soul untouched by the abyss. I thought the power of the Nahindrian crystals would allow me to protect her forever. That I could tear her away from the dominion of mortal nature. But I was mistaken.
Duty. I fear I've been wounded.
Cover me, all right?
Come on, save me.
Patrizio Turinos!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Patrizio Turinos!
I can't die now! I'm not here. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
Patrizio Turinos!
Tactical retreat! No?
You should not have come here. I, Arilu Vorlesh, the one you called the Betrayer, have nothing to offer you but death. Karamzadeh, I will give you the chance to avenge your death. Rise.
Curse you, mortal scum. You have struck ice into my heart. I will devour your souls to loosen its freezing grip.
Do not fear! Do not waver! No glory without risk!
Simply business.
F no.
Begone, fiend! Yeah!
Retreat is not an option.
The light take you!
It's your time to cease to exist.
Kneel before me. You are nothing before me.
Fall! You're in my way.
This one's mine!
I will bring down the divine wrath! Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
ventured recklessly into the abyss has now reached threshold. In Iz, you struck down my creator and master, Discari. But if that makes you dismissive of his echo, if you think I do not pose a threat, then you are greatly mistaken. Master is in the abyss, in his realm. No, he does not wish to meet with you yet. A demon lord cannot afford 2 deaths in succession. It will kill them permanently. Just another mortal who thinks she can be something more than food for the forces of the abyss. He lost to you. He lost. The great Discari himself lost to a mortal. So what happens if I succeed where the great lord failed? If an echo destroys the one its originator could not defeat, who would that make me? What would it prove? I'll risk my life to know. You are not just my enemy, you are my chance. A chance I won't miss.
Can't you just die already?
As it should be. That is not far. In due time. No mistakes. All according to plan. As it should be.
This is where it happened. It was here that I conducted the ritual, sewing my soul and the essence of the abyss together, feeling the world change around me as every stitch brought Galarian closer to the abyss. And it was here that even though you have no memory of it, I did the same to your soul. A researcher must not have any personal feelings for the subjects of their experiments. And yet, I find myself unable to remain completely detached from the world wound. A researcher must be particularly resilient in the face of mistakes, incorrect hypotheses, and failed experiments. You are my failed experiment. I think I'll feel some regret for ending your current life, but you can rest assured that such sentiments will not stop me. And it's finally time to end all this. What are you talking about? I don't feel despair. And this fight is necessary. So much depends on its outcome. Death is not the end. I have spent 100 years trying to prove it, and I will not stop now. This experiment was unsuccessful, but that just means I need to adjust the initial conditions and try again. I am still alive. I still have time. You, the current you, will have to die. I promise. Responsible for the creation of my most powerful enemy. No, we couldn't. Your draconic grandeur may be impressive, but you have nothing that I want. I would be overjoyed to discover that I am wrong. I tried to hope, even though there was no hope left. But wait, why do you care? Why are you trying to change my mind? You do. But what makes you think I will listen to your arguments? I have gone too far to turn back. I'm not going to flee for my life.
Let the duel commence.
From over there.
Well, this is in a race.
No mistake. No mistakes.
Should be. Focus on the goal. In due time. All according to plan. Time is not waiting.
This is where it happened. A researcher must be particularly resilient. You're so adept at magic. Of course, I've been preparing for our meeting. And hopefully I've prepared well. When I watched you day and... If a hypothesis is it will kill me eventually. The tearing of the soul, followed by a cruel and terrible death. But it will yes, you have seen a goddess. You have been face to face with demon lords. Were you awed by their greatness? How strange. You are a kindred spirit. We are so alike. Yes, death is not the end. I pray.
This will hurt. Yes, calculated risk.
I never thought that I would be responsible for the creation of my most powerful enemy. How very perceptive. But you didn't think I would make it easy, did you? You're right. I won't gain anything from this. So what now? You are stronger than I could have anticipated. As your creator, I should be proud to be defeated by the one I have imbued with power. Is there any higher praise? But I'm tired. You won't hear me pleading. Let us finish this experiment here and now. More talk of reconciliation and change. And you expect me to listen? To just live, helping a mighty dragon whose soul retains the vestiges of my child's soul?
Are you certain about that? Oh, everyone will be so sad if you don't sacrifice yourself to close the wound. Most importantly, I will be sad. Aurilu as a sacrifice will suit me just as well. Feel free to choose who dies now.
Stop, Lady in Shadow. I know you are willing to stab the commander in the back and sacrifice her to the wound if necessary. I do not intend to let that happen.
As always, I had to do everything myself. See, things are great. You're alive. The wound is healing. We all have wonderful lives ahead of us in the new world. Let us enjoy the moment. It's not every day one witnesses the end of a phenomenon that changed the lives of generations of mortals and demons.
And what of me, the writer of these words? The half-demon witch known as the architect of the world wound. I was defeated and fell at the hand of the one I had tried to transform. My experiment ended in failure, and my life ended along with it. I have recounted the story of my life for you, Pharasma, Lady of Graves. Not only of my life, but of the Commander's also. Now you know everything. I await your verdict, Goddess.
The laws of the universe have existed for millennia. They are incontrovertible, but even they allow the decider of fate some degree of influence over the verdict. You wrought great evil, while it stemmed from the evil that was done to you. Your actions far exceeded it. Your soul is dark, and there is only one place for you in the universe. And yet, the one whom you harmed most of all now appeals to me on your behalf. I shall send you to the Maelstrom, the plane on the edge of the world. A place to which the gods' gazes do not stray. There you will find yourself. Or you will perish in the whirlwind of chaos that is your soul. So be it. Now you, the mortal who has risen so high as to stand boldly in the presence of the goddess of fate. You have done the impossible, and you will be remembered as long as this universe exists. Go, live out the rest of your life. I look forward to tales of your future deeds.